Hello, everyone. Hey, how are you? In this session, we will review the experience that we had when we roll out 5,000 BDIs in 1 week. It was a nice experience that we had, and I would like to show you in this session. First of all, permit me to introduce myself. I am enterprise architect of Iberia and Italy area. My name is Manuel Garcia. My background before be joining to Citrix was I was 15 years working as a freelance with the telco companies here in Iberia, Euro companies like Vodafone, Orange, and Telefonica, like a freelance. But after that, I joined to Citrix 5 years ago. And to the first 2 years, I was a third party with my own company. But after that, I started to join to the Citrix family, belonging to the Enterprise Architect EMEA team. So proud to be there. Also, my hobbies are my kids. I have two kids, two crazy kids. So I used to go to gym, make trekking, this kind of sports. Well, my kids make me also to make sports, but that's it, more or less my hobbies, my background. So after that, after my presentation, permit me to share this amazing project that we had, this quick win, with the 5,000 BDIs in 1 week. So at the beginning, we have this opportunity. We have the background with this customer. The customer name is HIS. This is the IT department of the Social Security, the public Social Security here in Spain. So during 5 years, we were working before the 2020 pandemic. We were working in some scenarios, working in different approaches, positioning Citrix technology for different use cases, right? It was for secure external access to internal portal, this kind of things we used to do with the ADC appliances and so on. Also secure access for internal applications to publish to third parties. Also, virtualization core apps. We were working some positioning in the optimal Citrix licensing and professional services related with that. We were working with some workshops, some presentations, some approaches, conceptual architectures in order to be able to position our Citrix offering and opportunities in these use cases to the customer. The thing is, it seemed something was not working because not only about I think it was not related with the positioning of the offering that we were positioning here in some use cases. It's more related about the current situation in the customer. They have already a virtualization solution with VMware, with Horizon View. And they were the use cases with the typical development team use cases of BDI with VMware. So it was not a huge usage of the virtualization, but it's something that they have a ready solution of virtualization, and they don't think that they have a real need for having more use cases. So we were pushing, and trying to position Citrix has the solution for another use cases. Also, as you know, the public sector is so difficult to position something because they have a slow streamline in order to approve a budget, to approve a project. So the thing is, we were pushing these 5 years. And after that, we came with some workshop, with some question. Came back every time to explain the different possibilities that the customer has. The thing is, we were working in this positioning, but seems it doesn't work until the pandemic scenario. When COVID-19 pandemic came, all branch offices of Social Security here in Spain remain closed. So it was necessary a quick solution for remote working and continue providing this public service. It's so important, this public service about the jobs, the people came to this Social Security to make some requirements and things. With the pandemic, there are a lot of situations with this with the companies and so on. So it's so important public service that has to be ready. So imagine the situation here and the pressure that we have here. So I think we were pushing these 5 years, and customer was confident that we have the solution, and we were the right people, the right technology to have it ready. So the quick win of the solution that we need is not only technical. It was not only technical. We need to provide a strong partnership, because, I mean, we don't only are talking about the deployment, we are talking about a hardware provisioning in order to have the solution on top, right? And also, we need a strong cloud solution based in hyperconvergence technologies and so on. We were thinking in what is the best approach here. And also, we need a radical deployment with the Citrix approach or proposal, right? So, we need something different, right? This movement was I think it was a nice commercial movement from sales guys here in Iberia, the city sales guys, and also with the customer success Citrix team here in Iberia. We have to define a partnership strategy based in Telefonica as a prime contractor. Nutanix have the hyperconvergence technology, and also, Lenovo was the hardware provider because it was so linked to Nutanix. We defined from customer success, and the enterprise architect, myself, were involved in that, and we defined an architecture and a sizing solution close with Telefonica and Nutanix. So finally, we define a global proposal based in the Citrix and Nutanix licensing, based in the Citrix, Telefonica, and Nutanix professional services, and also Lenovo hardware. Wow. The thing is, after some internal reviews, as you know, we have also our internal procedures in order to see how to approve, how to position a proposal, so on. But we finally define a priority plus proposal with Telefonica as prime contractor, with a Citrix Cloud Virtual App and Desktop proposal in a CSP model with Telefonica. It was a nice approach because we need something radical, so time to market radical in order to be able to make this kind of deployment in 1 week. The thing is, the customer, as I told you before, so a slow process, disappear with this pandemic scenario. An emergency path was taken to approve the proposal from customer side, and finally we got a global opportunity about 5 million euros. It was a nice opportunity. The thing is, everything was not about Citrix because we have 1.5 million here, but there were hardware, there were Nutanix licensing, there were Telefonica professional service for also Nutanix or professional service. Well, a bundle, a nice bundle of about 5 million. So it was a nice opportunity. So this was the beginning of this race. So here started the deployment race. So the question was so nice. Once the approval of the proposal was done, the thing is, the next question of the customer was, when we will have all 5,000 BDIs you promised me? So the customer said, we need it for next Monday. Imagine, it was Friday midday. So, okay, we don't say no. We say we started working from this Friday. So we're working in the key thing here, or the handicap, the challenge here was the hardware provisioning. Imagine, where do we are going to find 25 nodes is the sizing approach we made at the beginning, based in the theoretical approach or theoretical sizing. So where we are going to find 25 nodes, Lenovo has not that in the stock. So they started working on factory to provision these 25 nodes, but meanwhile Nutanix says, hey, I am a lab with 6 nodes, we can use it. Meanwhile came Lenovo 25 nodes, so we started working. Well, so the solution deployment was Nutanix working in the clustering configuration, we working with Telefonica in the virtual app and desktop service and gateway as a service configuration, and also the main things, as you know, in this kind of project is the application and the FlexCast model, in this case BDI. No? So we were working in the Windows 10 image what we were optimizing. The thing is, these guys have already 16 Windows 10 image with VMware Horizon View, but it doesn't work in Acropolis. So we were changing the format and also about the disk, also the tools and so on, and optimizing the image. The thing is, we have a key thing here in order to be able to have this fast deployment. I think, in my opinion, the key on the deployment was the Citrix Consulting professional services working together with the Nutanix professional services, with Telefonica professional services, and also the link we have with the virtualization and communication team of the social security, right? So we were working in parallel, as I told you, as a unit team. So meanwhile, the hosts were arriving to data center to be provisioning on racks. Nutanix team was working with the temporal nodes that we provision in the clustering, creation, and the storage provisioning and so on. So Telefonica and us were working, and Citrix were working in the optimization of the template and the Citrix Cloud configuration. The key here is also the Citrix Cloud was the key of the radical time to market. Otherwise, we would not be able to do what we did. The thing is, the rollout started on Monday, Tuesday. On Tuesday, we had not the 5,000, it's normal, but we had 200 first block of user. We were able to test the functionality, the access across the gateway as a service in Citrix Cloud. We were able to make a user assessment test with the final user and so on. The access made some manuals to provision the workspace app on the devices and so on. Imagine, because it's a big change, because these guys used to work from office and started to work from home. As you know, we are so strong in this situation because we don't care about the quality of the network that they are using. They are passing from a corporate network to a external internet local access in their home, a work from home scenario. So it was amazing the way we changed, and nobody knows that if they were connecting to a resource locally than in the data center. Anyway, the thing is, we were able to, on Tuesday, to deploy these 200 users. During, I think, but Wednesday or Thursday, when we were able to receive the 25 nodes from Lenovo. But another thing came here to the table is the sizing we did was theoretical. It was based in theory patterns that are not the real ones. So we were only able to deploy 2,500 users with the 25 nodes. Why is it? Because, as you know, when we come to this kind of projects in a natural way, in a normal way, in a traditional way, we used to make a desktop transformation assessment in which we know exactly what the consumption is of the application, the user profiling, the requirements that the user needs for this scenario, use cases, and so on. The thing is, we didn't have time to make a desktop transformation assessment, otherwise we lose the opportunity. So we push with a theoretical study, theoretical sizing, and we realized that it was not enough. But anyway, at this time, we have 2,500 users in production. What we did. So as you know, until here, we have an approach with Citrix Cloud in a CSP model with Telefonica as prime contractor here, is CSP provider. And also we have to move fast. So came here in another CSP approach with a provider based in building blocks. A provider that has the possibility to deploy right now a building block with another 25 nodes. Based in the one solution. This is flexible IT. These guys came with a CSP approach, and also with the hardware needs to provision the other 2,500. The thing is, at the end of this week, we had 5,000 users in production. It was amazing how we work so fast, so quickly in a commercial way to see what is the best partner, what is the best path in order to have the customer satisfaction. To have the requirement that we have at the beginning, the 5,000 users in production in 1 week. This was the initial base solution. It was the initial solution, but we have to work in the second phase in a complete on-prem solution based in another licensing, non-CSP. The CSP is the key in order to be able to make a deployment like that. No, so fast, based in Citrix Cloud, based in another CSP provider with the on-prem solution, with the building block. So we have Citrix Cloud, have the control layer and asset layer that control all the infrastructure and the resources on-prem. So it was an amazing approach to have a quick, fast deployment in 1 week for these 5,000 users. Well, after that, once we have the service in production, I want to mention one important thing here is the service continuity here was so critical. Imagine the public service, the social security public service has to be ready every day in order to be able to give this service to people. So the continuity was heavy. So it's true that we are improving a lot, but we have some Citrix Cloud issues. And the main factor here is the priority support. The priority plus support that we took with Telefonica approach was amazing in order to solve so fast the issue that we have in Citrix Cloud. So if we don't have this offering of Priority Plus offering support, I think we don't not be able to keep or to position our solution there against the competitors that we have there. Imagine 5 millions are so nice to have in the pocket, so we have a lot of pressure here, and another the competitors was trying, we fail in order to be there with that solution. So we keep strong, we keep with priority support. So after we have some issues also in the local infrastructure with the storage and so on. I told you the VDI has a huge requirement on the storage and consumption of computing resources. So we think we try to improve the deployment. And the key also here is the team, the customer success team. Not only the priority support, also the consulting team, the Citrix Consulting team. Here with working together with Nutanix, working together with Telefonica. We made a lot of overtime in the daily basis. We work for a lot of weekends in order to push and to keep the service ready. But you know what? We got finally our target. What is your target? Our target was the customer satisfaction, and we got it. We push. Imagine we push hard, we work hard, and we don't get the target. The target is the customer satisfaction. We don't care about if the solution is with this partner, the other, or with this in cloud, this on-prem. We need the customer satisfaction. So we got it. Working hard, but we got it because we thought we trust on us and we trust on Citrix, on our solution, on our proposal. So finally, we got our target is the customer satisfaction. After that, we had time enough to work on the final solution. As you know, the public sector is so scary. I don't know why, but it's a scary of cloud solution. But we got the possibility to position Citrix Cloud. Meanwhile, we deployed the final solution, but what's the key in order to position Citrix as the technology, virtualization technology there in social security? So without Citrix Cloud, I think we will not be able to do this kind of project. So the key was there. So we had time enough to make a local deployment about based in a local infrastructure, control layer infrastructure or FAN on-prem Citrix site on-prem. And also we working with this. We passed from CSP to customer licenses about virtual and desktop. And also we made a cross access layer based on Citrix ADC, with SDX appliances and a full capacity offering. It was amazing because we could be able to transition to an on-prem infrastructure. Nowadays, you know what? Nowadays, we are talking about new opportunities on this customer. About the satisfaction we got, we finally go to the infrastructure that they want on-prem. We don't care, but we use the key of Citrix Cloud. And also, We nowadays we are talking about this desktop transformation assessment in order to make an optimal FreshCast model, an optimal, an optimal profiling, an optimal use of the infrastructure, having this assessment and knowing exactly what needs each use case and each group or each team in customer side. So we are also talking about new opportunities. New use cases, and so this is the result of the trust we got from customer, and also the customer satisfaction we got. So they want to extend the solution. They want to extend the use of the use of our technology, or the extension of technology, the trust of cities, and they are so proud of us because they don't think we were able to manage a lot of partners, a lot of situations, in a hybrid configuration, a transition project. So we did it. So this is a good thing. Imagine we were working 5 years without nothing, and in 1 week we got everything. So that's the key of this kind of things. You have to be there in order to get the customer trust on you. So we got it. Very proud of this project. The thing is, in summary, if I have to summarize all the keys of this project, I have to say that one good thing, an amazing thing that our sales team did here was the quick partnership strategy. I mean, to have Telefonica, to have Nutanix, to have Citrix all together within a strong partnership was a key here. Also, the commercial hybrid strategy, positioning the virtual app and desktop service, the Priority Plus support with Telefonica as CSP was a key in order to solve the issue that can happen in a fast way, right? Also, the second phase in which, I give you this for 3 months or something like that, and after that, meanwhile, I'm gonna work on the transition to the virtual app and desktop, customer licenses, and the ADC pool capacity offering, right? So we were able to do this transition based in this technology. The quick win was based in the virtual app and desktop service with the gateway as a service to have the deployment like that with the access ready from the beginning. We were working in the final solution after that. Also, the Nutanix solution was really good. It had this hyper-convergency technology in order to be able to scale out. Imagine we made all the configuration at the beginning, right? We extend when we had the 25 nodes ready. We make the extension so fast, just adding the new nodes to the already configuration that we did. So it was a nice approach. I think we did it right. So it was a good win-to-win with the team. So also, I think we create a strong project team. We were acting as a unique team, but not only the professional services, because we used to work with partners. But the thing is, the Citrix professional services with the Citrix Consulting team, working with the Telefonica professional services and Nutanix professional services was amazing. Also, all working together with the customer as unique team was amazing. And also the sales teams, the Citrix sales team was, in my opinion, was professional and know exactly what to do in each step in order to see if I go to this partner, I have this problem, I go to another partner, I have the end-to-end solution, and we will work later in the complete final solution. But we will give you the 5,000 in 1 week. Was amazing. The thing is, Telefonica sales team, also a Nutanix sales team, all working together. I remember some workshop and follow-up meetings with the customer was with a lot of pressure. All politicals are so close to this project because we have to be ready with the solution of all offices closed and give the service to the agents to keep this public service ready. So all the sales team, professional services team in the follow-up meetings, we were all together. No one act apart, all acting the same way, and was key in order to finally reach the objective, what is customer satisfaction. So, well, I hope you enjoy with this story, this nice project. It was a challenge for us. We have success. It's amazing to be part of this family, Citrix, be able to participate in this amazing project. So, I hope you enjoy with the session. Thank you very much for your time. Cheers.